Good morning, Oklahoma, and welcome to Cow-Calf Corner. Our topic this week is what is the current value of a good quality replacement bred heifer? It's interesting, if we look at market reports, we're seeing a little bit of sign of heifer retention. It's not overly aggressive, but we're starting to see signs of it. Cattle Facts recently published an article that talks about how many calves it takes to return our investment on a bred heifer right now. And one of the interesting things that comes out of that is in a robust market like we're currently in, it actually takes fewer calves. Cattle Facts predicts that to be about 2 3/4 calves, meaning if we had a bred heifer right now, by the time she's raising her third calf, she's going to break into profit mode for us. That is noteworthy. That's below the long-term average of about 4.5 calves and significantly lower than what we were seeing back after 2015. The interesting part of this, as we think about the development of replacement heifers, the opportunity cost on a heifer calf we could be selling right now, the amount of time it takes her to get into production, purchasing bred females or bred heifers right now may be the time to do it. The other part of this equation that's important to take into account is what is our annual cost of running a cow. Because it's not the gross value of those calves that those replacement heifers are going to be having for us, and that does look to continue to be good for the next several years, but we've got to think about the net value or our profit each year from that calf that we're actually selling. And a great deal of that is going to depend on our annual cost of running a cow. In looking over some data, we see that USDA reported in 2018 that in larger operations of over 500 cows, our annual cost of running a cow is just a little over $900. If we get into smaller operations of less than 50 cows, that can be as high as over $2,000 a year. There's wildly variable amounts that we can spend in maintaining a cow each year. What's interesting is that our feed and our pasture is only a part of that, typically half or a little bit less. We have got fuel, fertilizer, labor cost, depreciation on assets, a lot of other things that go into that annual cost of running a cow. The Kansas Farm Management Association in 2024 reports that about the average is about $1,551 a year that we spend just maintaining a cow in production. Again, not quite half of that is just the feed and pasture itself. That's an excellent set of data to look at as far as what some of those other costs are. But the point is, if we're considering taking on inventory right now and what we should invest in a bred heifer and what kind of value she has to us, the number of calves it takes for her to break into profit mode is going to be based by and large on our annual cost of running a cow. And that needs to enter into that consideration in determining when and for how much we take on inventory and try to rebuild the cow herd. As always, thanks for joining us on Cow-Calf Corner.